Hello and welcome, Gemini, to your weekly reading for February 19th, or just whenever you find this reading, that is when it is meant for you. We're going to pull some oracle messages to get you through the week or through this time that you're going through, and then also then pull some tarot, and then we'll clarify that tarot to get you started for the week or give you some guidance and help for Gemini. So looks like we've already got something coming out. Medium Coli, Pinnacle of Success. You are on the brink of a significant career achievement, expansion, or change. Wow, this is really beautiful. Notice in this card there are 3 arches, and it looks like there's a stairway to that middle arch. And arches in the tarot, or like columns, they symbolize passing through a initiation, like passing through a veil and mysteries behind the door. And so I'm just like feeling like there's, well, first of all, Gemini, you rule the 3rd house. So there's 3 here. 3 is a significant number for you. And you are on the brink of a successful change. There's a cat here in this card, so you could have a cat. But it looks like you've got a helper guiding you through this change. And I just love this imagery on this card because there's an angel on one side that is just, it's like there's an angel on one door, there's a cat that's walking you through the main door that takes you through the central part where you're walking up the steps, going to this new adventure, this big change, and it's going to lead you to expansion, to achievement. It could be a career change or just an expansion and achievement in your life, so something new. You are going from one situation in your life to a completely new one, and you're going through some transformation, but it says pinnacle of success, so that means that this transformation, this change, is going to lead you to a successful outcome. Okay, so you've got Descendant, lovebirds. Whether you deepen your current relationship or start a new one, commitment is in the offing. So you could be going through a change in your love situation or your romantic situation. And often this always reminds me of the 2 of Cups in the tarot. And it also can represent like a new contract or a new way to love yourself. But what I really what kept pulling my eye was the Doctor is in. Reach out to a qualified professional to mend or gently end an intimate relationship in your life. So whatever resonates for you on this card, there's 2 meanings. It's double meaning on every card. I feel like you're either deepening your relationship and committing to a new one, like you could be going through this big change of marriage, or you could be going to a doctor, you could be getting some medical help, or you could be really evaluating whether or not you need to change your relationship in general. So however this resonates for you, it feels like you are going through a major change in your life. It's going to impact your relationships. It's going to impact your health. And it's going to be it's going to have success. Like you're on the brink of success. You're just not quite there yet. It says you're on the brink of a significant achievement, career change, expansion, or change. So the Doctor is in. So it's almost like the doctor has come, the medicine has come, whatever that means for you. The answer has come for you. The doctors give you answers to what your ailments are, right? And so whatever that answer is, it's come, and you're on the brink of taking that answer from the doctor, metaphorically, or really, like truthfully, and you're about to like take that leap of faith. You're going to walk up those steps, go through that door, and when you do, it will lead to a successful outcome. This card flew out, so let's just see what's going on. Wow. So we've got Leo, express yourself. Magical creative energy is all around you. Lap up the praise and attention. You deserve it. So you could have a Leo in your life, Gemini, or you could have Leo in your chart, but it's like you are very expansive right now. You are feeling very creative and very intuitive, because right underneath it you got Neptune. A psychic gateway has opened. Quiet your mind and connect to your guides. Honor what you hear. I told you, you had an angel and a cat. So like you have helpers, you have guides that are guiding you through this door, through this change, and it's telling you to trust your intuition. Neptune is all about your intuition and about dreaming, right? Going within and dreaming up a new vision for your life, right? And that's what I'm feeling. And it's like, express yourself. Don't be afraid. Leos are very bold and confident, and they're not afraid to speak up and say what they, speak, and I feel like the guidance you're getting is to express yourself, because you deserve attention and praise. You deserve to be heard, is what I'm hearing. So yeah, this is beautiful energy. So let's pull some tarot and just get some deeper meanings into this. But it looks like you're going through a big change, Gemini, and it feels like you need to trust your intuition. You might be going through a change in your relationships. Yeah. We've got the Ten of Swords. So something is ending. And this Ace of Wands that just came up, you could be ending a relationship with a water sign. And, oh, yes, of course. So there's the success right there. I mean, clarity. This is just beautiful. Wish coming true. So let's talk about this. Right now, at the center of your reading, so this is like recently past energies, where you are currently and what the outcome and near future is. And so in your current general energies, your central heart of your reading is the Seven of Cups. So this is an energy of, I don't see what's coming. Like, I have a lot of options, but they're all murky. I'm not quite sure which one to choose. So this could be about a decision, especially with those oracle messages. It could be like, I don't know what decision to do. I don't know which door to take. Where was that? Let's see. I don't know which door. So like there's 3 doors here. You've got 7 options here. It's almost like you have several options to choose from. Maybe your intuition is guiding you to take that middle door, but you're afraid, because some of these, it's real cloudy. It's really uncertain. You cannot see behind that door. That's what I was telling you in the tarot. When you have 2 pillars, there's usually a veil behind it because you can't see what's going through it, but it usually symbolizes an initiation into a higher way of being. Like, it's very ancient in like religious and philosophical and spiritual traditions, where they would go through different levels of initiation, and when they would pass that pillar or those pillars, they would get to the next level and they would finally see. And it's like you're going through a big change in your life, where you're almost like leveling up spiritually, mentally, health-wise, career-wise, and it's like you're just not sure which door to choose, which option to take, because it's just not certain what's going to be on the other side, or which option is the best one for you. It might be a little bit confusing right now. But what the energies are telling me is to trust your intuition, especially with these oracle messages. So reading all of the cards in your general energy for right now, you've got the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. You're feeling very confident, bold, and assertive that you want to take action. And maybe there's other people who are confusing you, because they're like, well, this one is not the right one, or this one is not the right. You've got a lot of different competing energies, and you're trying to juggle a lot of different things in your life, and maybe that's hindering your ability to make a choice, because you've got to juggle work, you've got to juggle home, and so what you're trying to do is make a decision, a bold and confident decision that leads to a successful outcome. And just right now, you're like on the brink, like you're almost there is what I'm hearing. So in your recent past, you've got the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Cups. What I'm feeling in this energy, now again, I told you could have been ending a relationship with a water sign, but if that's not for you, what I feel like, the Ten of Swords is a painful ending, but it is dead, done, over with. That guy's dead. He has been stabbed in the back with 10 swords. He is dead, but it's painful. I mean, the Ten of Swords is a painful energy. However, he's got a sign on his hand, which symbolizes a blessing in disguise. This ending was a blessing in disguise. And bringing that all together with the Ace of Wands and the King of Cups, you were given a bright, like jolt of inspiration and creativity, and you've taken action on this ending to really balance and really take charge and control of your emotions and your emotional well-being. This is about your well-being, is what I feel like. Like, whether it has to do with a relationship, a work situation, a health situation, a home situation, it doesn't matter. You have taken bold, confident action with that Ace of Wands and about in relation to your well-being. King of Cups is like, he is stable. He is very balanced in his emotions, and no matter the turmoil around him, these turmoil waters, they don't bother him. He is stable, confident, and secure in who he is. And this Ace of Wands is a gift from the universe. It is handed down from Creator to you, and it's like, this is a beautiful gift. Go take action on it. Wands are all about fire and action. And so it's like in the recent past, you were given a big inspiration, right? Like you were given an inspired, how do I want to say this? It's like your mind, you were like, all of a sudden, you were like, I know what to do and I'm going to take action on it. But this required something to end, that Ten of Swords. It required you to leave something behind so that you could take action on this for your mental well-being and your emotional well-being. And now you're in a place where you're bold and confident and assertive. You still believe. And see, she's got that sunflower here where she's living in the sunlight. She's like, I want to live in the sunlight. The sunlight's all about healing. It's all about bringing that light energy into your well-being. So you've got fire and water, and you're just like, you're feeling bold, you're feeling confident, but you're also balancing your emotions. So you're not too fiery, is what I'm feeling. Now, look at this cat. Again, you've got another card that validates this pinnacle of success because there's a cat on this card. And so you've got a guide helping you. That's not necessarily what it means in this tarot. It means she's being fearless and not afraid of what people think of her. And so I think the guidance here for you is, you know the decision. Like this is a card of, like, I don't know what to choose because there's too many choices to make and I don't know which one is the right one. Actually, I think you do. I think you know which one is the right one. I think other people are influencing your ability to choose. I think you're having to juggle between what you know is right and what other people are telling you. That's intuitively what I'm getting. Now, in your near future and recent and like outcome, this could not be any better for you, Gemini. You've got the Four of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Four of Wands is all about victory and success. It's about celebration. It can symbolize marriage. It can symbolize moving to a new home. So you could have that coming up to you. And it can also just symbolize a celebration. Like they are celebrating here. And they're celebrating joyfully with all their family and friends because something great has just happened, a victory. And pairing that with the King of Swords, it's because you took bold, a Queen of Wands, bold and confident, assertive, like fearless action towards something, and you had mental clarity. King of Swords is like super clear, crystal clear. He speaks his mind. Leo, express yourself. Speak up, right? Like he speaks up for what he believes in, and he is just and fair, and he knows, because he is the wisest in the tarot, he knows exactly what is right for him and what is not good. And that sword, he cuts out the things that are not good for him. Ten of Swords. If it's not good, he cuts it out. It's dead, done, over with. And if it's right for him, he gets that mental clarity. Ace of Wands. If he gets that jolt of inspiration, he uses his wisdom to balance it out and say, okay, so you've got that action and you've got that mental clarity. And what that leads you to is the Nine of Cups. This is the final outcome, is like full, and it's like full satisfaction. You are so satisfied. You are completely fulfilled. It's a wish come true. A lot of people read this as a wish come true. A lot of people say make a wish when you get the Nine of Cups because it's literally wish fulfillment. So everything, whatever you're wishing for, hoping for right now, you are getting that when you take this bold, confident, assertive, you're not afraid of what people think. You do it based on your own intuition. Don't listen to what others say. Obviously you can take advice. There's a doctor here, the doctor's on the way, but I feel like you're your own doctor, Gemini. I feel like you know what is best for you. Be careful. Don't go listening. What I'm also hearing right now is, you know how some people will go and they'll ask like 10 different people an opinion on something until they finally hear what they want to hear. what I'm feeling is like with that Neptune energy and that oracle message, it's like you need to really go within and find the message within. Find it from your guides, from your helpers, from your ancestors. Like, get that intuitive message from your higher self, because you know deep down what to do. You don't need a bunch of research and people and all these things. Like, you just don't need all of that. That leads you to too much confusion. It leads you to indecision and inability to take action. You need to be fearless and bold and confident. And that's going to lead you to this Four of Wands. It's a beautiful energy. So let's clarify this Ten of Swords. What's recently been done over with for Gemini? And clarify that. Oh, okay. Oh, Eight of Cups. So you walked away from something that no longer served you. That's what happened in your recent past. And it's because you had some introspection. It's because the Eight of Cups is like, you've been building up for a long period of time, these 8 cups, and then you finally realize these don't serve me anymore. They served me well, in the past. They helped me survive, but now they're just not working anymore. So I'm walking away. I'm burning them in a cup, and I'm walking away. And you've walked away from something, Gemini, that is no longer serving you. And that could be a way of life. That could be a way of thinking. It could be a person. It could be a relationship, because you've got that relationship lovebirds card where, and it could be just, it could be anything, but you've let go of things. You've cut out things that no longer serve you, is what I'm hearing. All right, Ace of Wands. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands in the recent past. Ooh. The Fool. I love this. Yeah. So these are both fire energy. So the Fool is all about change. It's about trusting in the universe, trusting, having faith in this choice that you're making. The Fool is also called the Choice in some tarot decks. And so look at this, like, you've literally been given a gift of inspiration and creativity and like a new offer, right? You've been given something that is a choice that you have to make, right? And you're taking action on it. Both of these are action cards, and it is changing your life. It is literally transforming your life. You've got transformation all in this reading. And so it's like you're starting over. You're walking away, you're ending something, and you're starting something new. And it is going to lead you to a victory. Four of Wands and Nine of Cups. So Gemini, trust this change, trust this ending. It might be painful, but trust in this. King of Cups. We've got the Seven of Wands. So you are taking care of yourself, and you're being very resilient in that. You are taking action to take care of your emotional well-being. And that's all I'm hearing with the Seven of Wands, is just you're being very resilient in getting your emotions in balance and taking care of your mental and your health, your mental well-being, your physical well-being. It's like this is really important for you right now. And I feel like that might be what led you to this ending and this new beginning and just taking action and making a change. It's because, you needed to get into a more balanced state. So with the Queen of Wands, we have the Tower, transformation. I love the Tower because the Tower has lightning. Lightning is a powerful energy. And the Tower is always painful to go through. It's never fun. However, the Tower is something that was built on not a solid foundation. So it had to fall so that you can rebuild on something more strong, more stable. And so whatever is ending, whatever is falling, you are just feeling very confident and fearless. You're like, I know that this has to happen. I know this transformation, this change has to happen. I told you transformation was all in your reading. And here it is again. This transformation has to happen so that you can have this victory, this success, so that you can walk through this door into this pinnacle of success, into this significant achievement, expansion, or change. This is time for you to be bold, be confident, and fearless in this change. And just do not hesitate. Do not hesitate, Gemini. All right, Seven of Cups. Let's see. Nine of Swords, trauma. Okay, so you could be dealing with a situation where maybe you have some past trauma or some trauma with, the people in your life that are causing, this is what I was feeling with the Seven of Cups. It's like all these people are trying to put their input into what you want like, you know what you need to do, but you got all these people coming in telling you what they think you should do. And because of, like, you know how, everybody has trauma. And I love this deck for clarification because it has words on it that are specific meanings for this deck. And what I'm hearing is everyone has trauma. And so all of our behaviors, everything we do or don't do is because of how we were programmed, right? We have programming. And oftentimes when we are trying to transform, it's like we're trying to deprogram our minds so that we can transform it into who we really are. And that's what I'm feeling is like, you're in this place, you might be in this place right now where you know what you need to do, but maybe you haven't quite made the decision, or maybe you haven't taken action quite yet on this thing. Like, you're getting there, you're at the pinnacle, but it's because of this deprogramming you're working on. You're working on deprogramming and really trusting in your intuition, trusting in and being fearless in making this decision despite what everybody's saying. Maybe it's like, in the past, in your whole life, like your family, this is just an example, just take it how it resonates for you. But maybe, you, like, I've seen families where they all, like, depended on each other. They never made decisions without always talking to each other. And, that's just a way of life. That's just a way of programming that they've done as the family. Well, then all of a sudden, one of the family members decides they want to start making decisions for themselves. And so they kind of distance themselves and they go and they just kind of go off on their own and try to figure out who they are and what did they think. And it's almost like their whole lives they had to think like their family, but now they're starting to see they don't really believe that. And so it's just a process. It takes time. And so I don't know if that resonates. If it doesn't, just leave it. But the point is this is why you're having, the message is saying this is why it could be hard for you to make this decision because of just programming. So, all right, with the Two of Pentacles, you have the Page of Cups, loyalty. So you are being very loyal to all of the things that you have to juggle in your life. And so this is also impacting your current state right now. You want to love yourself, but you also have loyalty to your family, to your job, to your relationships, to your children, perhaps, to all these other things, right? And so you have to love everyone else and take care of everyone else, and it could feel like a burden because you're having to juggle so much. And see those waters behind the Two of Pentacles, it's like it's like a roller coaster, and so it's almost like it's hard to keep your emotions in balance and really find time to love yourself, Gemini, because you're having to juggle so much. And that's just where it is currently. With the Four of Wands, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like you have a vision of what you want to do for success, for celebration. You have a vision of where this victory leads. Notice that these wands are symbolizing a passage through, it's like a passageway, kind of like these doors. That's what it symbolizes. It's like going through one stage and transforming into another stage, and it's a major achievement. That's what the wreath symbolizes. And so it's like I have gone through one stage of my life and I've transformed into another. It's a celebration and achievement. And so that's why I'm celebrating. And this is what you are visualizing in your future. And and this is almost like manifestation. It's almost like I see you like constantly thinking about this thing that you want to achieve. And it's coming from you. It's coming from your vision. It's coming from your inspiration, Ace of Wands. It's coming from your higher self, and it's not coming from anybody else. It's only coming from you, Gemini. No one can tell you what to do here. No one can give you, only you. Like, you have to trust your own self, and not even me, like not even tarot, right? Like, you have to just trust in your own vision and what is right for you. All right, King of Swords. This is another vision card. Let's see. Bunch of stuff coming out. Oh my God. 2 cards came out and I cannot believe it. You got the King of Swords again and Justice. So all 3 of these are Libra cards. So you could have a Libra in your life, but this is all about truth, knowledge, wisdom, justice, fairness, like inspiration. You're making wise decisions based on the knowledge that you have, that only you have, that you've been given by your own inspiration, and it's fair and balanced. It's going to bring justice into your life. It's going to bring balance. Look at her standing on that earth, holding the scales with the sun and the moon, and so she's balancing her emotions and her fire. That's what that means. And she's grounding it into the earth as she stands on the earth. I mean, this could not be any more like, this is like the universe saying, I'm telling you, you are crystal clear. You are going to know what you need to do. It's just the universe clarifying for you. I cannot stress this enough. I know I'm harping on this, but I feel like there's a little bit of doubt and uncertainty on what to do, but you know what to do. And so Nine of Cups, let's clarify that. Sorry, my cards are going crazy. Nine of Cups. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups for Gemini. Three of Wands, communication. So you could have, so this is usually about going on a new adventure. Three of Wands is like, okay, I'm taking a leap of, I'm walking into, we've got three multiple times. Look, there's three doors. You're ruled by the third house. I cannot tell you how much this means for you. This is Three of Wands communication, which means the third house of communication, which is ruled by Gemini. So this is all about you being in your power. This is about you making a decision for yourself, and you may be getting some communication from what you've been visualizing, what you've been hoping for, which is going to lead you to this wish fulfillment. This is an amazing reading, Gemini. Trust in your intuition. Trust in your own knowledge, and be fearless and bold. Take action. Do not let the opinions of others and just old programming deter you from your pinnacle of success, because that is where you are going to, Gemini. This is amazing. All right. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video.